Some of my pet peeves out here, frankly, the biggest one are the people that are out here that are robbing and stealing for their next fix. You know, whether they be getting into the vacant houses and taking out the copper piping, or they're actually robbing folks for, you know, a couple of bucks or the change in their pocket.
Actually, yeah. B81, the majority of the trouble's going to be with 2 male whites, both with no shirt on.
Looks like we've got some kind of disturbance up at the gas station on the corner here.
Traffic on the University.
Get that guy with no shirt right there. A white guy.
Come here, partner. Come here. Put your hands up there on the car. Put your hands up on that car.
He just pulled a gun out on me.
Okay, hang tight, okay? We'll put it all together here in just 1 minute. Just hang tight for me. Looks like there's some kind of an altercation with two groups up here. There's a gun recovered from the vehicle just now.
9mm Luger. It's a front seat passenger. He claims he's got a CCW. There's no bullets in it when we got it. There was one laying on the ground, and the clip was laying on the ground. If he does have a CCW, he's going to at least get improper transportation in a motor vehicle. We're going to run the gun, see if it's stolen, see if he does have a CCW, and we'll go from there.
Awesome, cool. Why don't you tell me what happened here?
Well, that's my baby's mom that worked in there. I just came home the 13th. I guess she was messing with Brandon while I was gone.
Where were you?
And
Locked up?
Yes, sir. She come here, I had to get some milk and stuff to take home to the baby. Her mom's at her house waiting for me. I guess he come walking up, well, in a car with his buddies, and I guess he didn't like I was here talking to her. And they got out and started fighting with me. I just tried to defend myself, and then one of them pulled a gun out on me.
Okay. Who was the one that pulled the gun out of you?
The one driving, Jason.
Okay.
I was just trying to, you know what I mean? I just come home, I got 2 little boys. I'm not, you know what I mean? I kept telling them to call the police. I was just trying to defend myself. You can ask the store owner.
All right, well, we're still sorting it out, like I said, because both you guys are pointing your fingers like this. One saying one did this, the other saying the other did it.
They got guns and stuff.
We recovered that already. But between you and the other guy, it's a fight right now.
Right.
I mean, if you got a fight, 2 people get sent on their way, or 2 people get disorderly conduct. It's that simple. Okay?
You can make it a disorderly conduct, and if that's, you know what I mean, I don't want...
Well, I appreciate that.
Less paper. I just don't want to go to jail. I'm trying to get home with my kids, you know what I mean?
Okay. All right, well, hang tight for just a minute for us, okay?
There's...
Why don't you tell me what brought you here tonight and why we're here?
My girlfriend works up here.
Your girlfriend does?
Yeah.
The store right there?
Yeah, the girl I've been with for about like the past 2 years since I came home from prison.
Uh-huh.
And that's her baby's dad.
Mm-hmm.
And
he just got out of prison?
It's been ongoing beef like since he came home. And I mean he's been threatening me. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. He's a dad. He don't do for his kid. His kid calls me dad and all this. Like, so basically don't nobody want nothing to do with him, and he won't move on. He's a little kid. Like, so he's been threatening me like I'll do this, I'll do that. And I was actually coming up here to meet my friend was gonna pick me up. And I seen him walking through the parking lot. And he swung on me, so we started fighting.
So you guys just wrong place, wrong time?
I mean, my girlfriend works up here.
Tonight.
Well, yeah, that's basically what it was.
Okay. So it's just a mutual fight between the two of you?
I mean, yeah, like, I'm 25 years old. This is childish. Like,
okay. What car did you come up here in?
I was on foot.
Okay. Who are all the people in the Toyota Corolla? Those your people?
No, well, my friend Jason. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's my friend. I'm not sure who the driver is.
Okay.
But I mean, that's.
When did the gun come into play?
I'm not sure. Somebody had said like I was fighting, but somebody had said like he pulled a gun, like the bigger black dude. They had said he pulled a gun. I really wasn't worried about it. Like I had my own problems to deal with at the time. Like
he's not licensed to wave that or point it at anybody or threaten anybody with it.
Yeah. As far as like I said, I never seen him do that. And as far as I've never, he's a non-violent. I mean, he's never been in trouble before in his life.
Okay.
So I mean, as far I didn't know that he brandished a pistol, or I didn't ever see any gun. You know,
so otherwise, it was just a beef between you and the old man with your lady.
That's what I was focused on. I mean, I don't know about anything else, sir.
Okay. All right, hang tight, okay?
Yes, sir.
Tell me what happened tonight.
I witnessed 2 suspects that I know them both.
How do you know them?
I just growed up off the streets.
Okay.
They was fighting, and his girlfriend ran out and said, "Just please get him out of here."
Referring to who?
Referring to Brandon.
Okay.
And we tried to get him in the car. As we was trying to get him to the car, Steve and a bunch of his buddies kept on just ripping his shirt, trying to yank him out of the car. We put it in reverse. And all of a sudden,
Seems like
his
he's the
buddy-
only one engaged in the fight over here, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, he seems like he's the only one up here. He was up here by himself.
Oh no, he was with him and a few about 10 other black guys that was up here when you guys rode up here, and they was going to jump him. And all I was going to try to do is get him down the street. She said, get him down to the bus stop away from here before they can't jump.
Is that where the gun came into play?
No, the gun come into play when they try to pull me out of the car, but I had my seatbelt on.
Who tried to pull you out of the car?
Steve was one of them, and I tried to put one in the chamber, and they got scared and jumped back. And then I was so nervous I didn't know if one went in my chamber or nothing, so I dropped my clip.
Well, that's a deadly game to be playing.
I was fearing for my life.
I understand.
I was innocent. You can ask anybody. I didn't plan on nothing.
You have a CCW?
Yeah, I come to the wrong place, wrong time.
Let's take a look at a few things, okay? Just hang tight for me.
I appreciate it.
All right. We're going to have 2 people end up cited for disorderly conduct. They'll probably be cited out and released here on the scene, separated. And then we're going to have a third party that's going to be cited for improper transportation of a firearm in a vehicle, as well as probably aggravated menacing. Evidently, according to some of the witnesses here, he pulled the firearm out and waved it, threatening one of the suspects in the fight tonight. So he's going to be the only physical arrest on scene tonight.